Tehran city, a metropolis continuously growing. Just like other capital cities in the world, Tehran enjoys its own unique glamour. Today, the Iranian capital has stretched its wings from one side of the horizon to the other. Its delicate climate, vibrant atmosphere, diverse business opportunities, and urban facilities have attracted millions of people from across the country in one spot. The mighty sycamore trees of Tehran have been one of the best witnesses to what the city used to convey only through its beautiful nature. Today, these silent inhabitants of Tehran still tell the story of a city which once boasted its untouched nature. There was a time when the sycamore tree was considered as one of the most outstanding elements of the Iranian capital, Tehran, creating beautiful landscapes as well as refreshing the atmosphere for the citizens and also for the wildlife which used to exist here in the Iranian capital. But as time passed by, this living treasure of Tehran started to gradually fade away, giving its place to iron beams, concrete buildings, highways, and streets. The beautiful nature of Tehran was once the main reason for people who first chose to live here more than 400 years ago. Sycamore trees have been one of the main victims of Tehran's development.
Unfortunately, during the past 3 decades, the gradual destruction of dominant plant species in Tehran has gained pace. Of course, in Tehran, the sycamore is the most dominant tree. For instance, only during a 10-year process, many sycamore trees in Tehran's main streets have either vanished, dried out, been cut off, bent down, or even fell on the ground.
During the past 2 decades, Tehran has hosted millions of new residents and vehicles. The sycamore trees have responded to the unprecedented summer heat, followed by warmer winters and air pollution in different ways. Many sycamores in Tehran turn yellow in early summer. Most of them have lost their wooden skin. Many others bear the scars left by mismanagement of construction projects. There is still no official figure specifying the number of trees which are either cut down or destroyed by builders to open way for new apartment blocks and shopping malls. Tehran's Valias Street, with a length of more than 19 kilometers, is the longest street in the Middle East, connecting the railroad square in the south to Tajrish Square in the north. The street has since been used as one of the main corridors of the capital. Valias is also famous for its magnificent sycamore trees. The street was built more than 70 years ago by the Iranian monarch Reza Shah Pahlavi. During those years, Tehran enjoyed a moderate to semi-arid climate. That was a suitable environment for sycamore trees to grow. Therefore, more than 60,000 of them were planted on both sides of the street.
If you take a walk in the main corridors of Tehran, such as Vali Asr and Shariati streets, you'll no longer see any trees at all in some parts of the way, let alone talking about ways to protect them.
Figures issued by researchers tell of a horrific story about the sycamores of Vali Asr. Today, only less than 8,000 out of a total of 60,000 of these towering beauties have remained. Some believe that despite all efforts by the municipality to take care of the remaining trees, still there are hundreds of heavy old trunks which have bent over towards the street as a result of cutting the roots by nearby construction projects. So far, the municipality has been left with no other choice but to cut down such trees for the safety of citizens. Tehran's municipality is constantly investing in the reconstruction and development of the city, but sometimes it conducts projects which, according to some experts, are wrong, such as the case of covering the traditional water canals of the capital with concrete. The sycamore is a water-loving tree which is usually planted in areas with adequate amounts of water flowing beneath the tree's trunk. The municipal authorities of Tehran have during the past few years sealed the surface of the traditional water streams of main streets in the capital, aiming at directing the flow of surface waters and securing the roots of old sycamores into the ground. For the purpose, many roots had to be cut to make way for a layer of concrete and pebble on the bed of the stream. This method has prevented the streaming water and enough air from reaching the roots. Although water flows beneath the tree, the roots are constantly thirsty.
Given the current situation, in my opinion, from the year 2020 and beyond, we will no longer be able to consider the sycamore trees as the dominant plant species of Tehran. Then we have to resort to other species such as needle leaves like pine and cypress, which can adapt themselves with the new environment.
The sycamores have served as the lungs of Iran's capital for nearly 3/4 of a century. The story of Tehran's sycamores and the nostalgic memories that they've left behind in the minds of Tehran's citizens does not seem to have a happy ending, given the rapid rate of deforestation in Tehran. The destiny of these unmatched inhabitants of Tehran depends on the amount of attention they receive from both the people and the authorities, before it would be too late. Amir Mehdi Kazemi, Press TV, for Iran.